waste gas that is entering into the atmosphere from our vehicle. All those things are calculated and put up by the system. So, as I said, there are other systems in the exhaust pumps like catalytic converters, diesel particulate filters, selective catalytic reduction systems. All those things are associated with reducing the emission or reducing the toxicity of the emitting gas. So all those things are incorporated in this catalytic converters. DPFs are there in the system from so many years. For so many years, we have these DPFs and catalytic converters. Right from when I was doing my B itself, we were knowing about these catalytic converters and all the other systems that were incorporated in the vehicles to reduce the emission. Now we are having HEPA filters and other type of filters also put in place so that we can reduce the particulate matters further. So this is how the exhaust emission control systems are working. So next, complete vehicle control systems. One is the powertrain control. We have seen all these things in bits and pieces from the beginning, but it's only just a summary of the different types of control systems that are incorporated in the vehicles. One is powertrain control. We saw different types of control systems for the powertrains, the engine, transmission, and the drivetrain, and how the fuel efficiency is optimized, and how the performance is improved. All those things, how the emissions are taken care. All these things we have seen, and we also saw electronic throttles and fuel injection pumps, ignition timing control, and transmission control. All these things come under powertrain control. Chassis control systems, vehicle handling, that is the ABS, ECS, DCS, active suspension, all those things. And now people are now even our practical members are working on adaptive suspensions. So when there is a big pit, the car is just entering into the pit, you automatically understand that it has reached a pit, and the stiffness will automatically actuate, and the stiffness will come into place. And when you go inside a bump or in the pit, you will not feel any big shake inside the vehicle. Then once it moves past the pit or bump, then automatically the stiffness will reduce. The stiffness will reduce, and it will have the original stiffness using the rheological system, that is smart materials. So we studied about magneto-rheological materials for suspension. All these things are nowadays incorporated in vehicles. That is called active suspension system. Okay, body control system manages the mechanical components, lighting, climate control, power windows, door locks. All these things come under body control systems. And driver assistance systems, we all know: adaptive cruise control, ADAS, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, automatic emergency braking. All these things come under driver assistance system. That is automatic driver assistance system. We call it as ADAS. So infotainment connectivity system, we saw what are the different types of infotainments that are available. Entertainment, navigation, communication, all those things are incorporated into this system. And telematics and remote monitoring system, just to understand the performance of the vehicle in remote condition. Vehicle tracking, GPS, vehicle tracking, and remote diagnostics are done using telematics and remote monitoring systems. And ECS, that is environmental control systems. For example, what we have in cars is heaters, ventilators, and air conditioners. Okay, so all these things are in place in cars, and how it is managed. Now, some of the cars are coming with HEPA filters. Some of the cars are coming with electronic-based air purifiers, electric-based air purifiers, ion-based, ion transmission-based air purifiers. So all these things are nowadays inside the environmental control system. That is inside the car, how the environment is. And even nowadays, we have sensors that will sense how toxic the shape, the cabin is, the car cabin is, and depending on that, it will suggest or it will automatically modify the car exhaust. That is the exhaust on the HVAC system, and it will send out all the toxic gases when it is there, and only it will collect all the fresh air inside and it will circulate inside. All those things are done with the ECS, that is environmental control system. Then energy management system, the brake management system, regenerative braking, all those things come under energy management system. With the invention of the use of high amount of electric and hybrid vehicles, this energy management will become very important aspect. So how the battery is storing the energy, how it is releasing the energy. One of the patents now we have for energy management system in Karunya, Dr. Jay Kumar has filed the patent to find out how the or assess how the battery is charged, how the battery is discharged, and how to control. The control system also he has made, the electronic circuit also he has made. So autonomous driving system, we all know, not much of a human intervention when you are using an autonomous vehicle. So now we have Google car, we have Apple car coming, you have Tesla, and all the other different types of cars that are associated with self-driving cars are called as autonomous cars. It requires little bit of human intervention, or sometimes there is sometimes no human intervention at all. So this is having a lot of systems like cameras, lidars, radars, proximity sensors, UV sensors, all those things, infrared sensors, all those things are incorporated. There are a lot of algorithms, perception algorithm, decision making algorithm, vehicle to everything, V2X. We call it as V2X communication. All these things are incorporated in autonomous driving system. Then vehicle health monitoring, whether we require maintenance or whether we require periodic maintenance, whether the sensors are working, whether the engine is going to fail, whether the transmission is going to fail. All those information are fed to the onboard computer. Onboard computer will inform the driver through the onboard display unit or diagnostic. So all these things are which we have seen in the previous units or previous models. This one is next model. Okay. So AI and engine management. So what is the use of AI in cars? Right? There are so many applications. We call some cyber physical systems. We call AI systems. We have a lot of machine learning algorithms running in cars nowadays. So many things are added to the cars. Okay, nowadays. So what are these things doing? The AI is doing. So first is predictive maintenance, right? So the sensors and actuators and all the data that is collected from the engine is fed to a computer. The computer will analyze what is the performance of the engine, what is the vibration, what is the pressure, what is the temperature that is coming up. So based on any of the anomalies or any of the defects that it senses, it will intimate not only the driver. Nowadays, there are communication devices which will communicate the problems to the service personnel also during if there is a spare parts requirement, and if it is not available in the inventory of the service person. So what happens is when you go take your car to the service, they'll say you wait for some days, like 1 week you have to wait. But with this system, what happens is when there is an anomaly, immediately the failure that is going to occur, that will be intimated to the driver as well as the owner of the car and also the service person of the car. So the service person, he will check for inventory, and if he finds that the inventory is not having that particular component, he can immediately place, because he will know even before the engine is going to fail or some part is going to fail. So there is going to be some problem with the vehicle. So he will place the order and he will keep the spare parts ready. Once you come to, when the spare parts are arrived, he will immediately intimate you, the driver and the owner, that spare parts have come. Now what you can do is either you can wait until